right, let's see if I can see the stamping. Yeah, all right, look at this.
Last night on KXAN News at 10, our investigators uncovered pieces of the Permian Highway pipeline stockpiled and exposed in the Texas sun for a year.
They've already been out here several months longer than they were supposed to be,
creating fear for some living along the pipeline route and even drawing questions over safety from experts.
That's the evidence that you just see it before your eyes, that this protective coating is being worn off. That's definitely a serious concern.
Those concerns, whether the protective coatings on those pipes have degraded after sitting outside for too long. The Texas Railroad Commission, which regulates the state's oil and gas industry, just finished an inspection of a pipe storage site in Blanco. But as KXAN investigator Jody Barr found, that state inspection did not cover all the ground our team did.
March 2019 and April 2019.
Kay Pence is holding the photographic proof we collected from our trip to Kinder Morgan's pipe storage yard in Junction, 140 miles west of Austin. We found pipe segments that were marked with dates from more than a year ago on its coating, a coating designed to prevent corrosion.
I see pipe that should not have been sitting out there that long and being expected to be put in the ground.
Pence is part of the group Blanco Stop the Pipeline. It's fighting to keep the pipeline out of the hill country. She filed a complaint with the Texas Railroad Commission in March, telling the state's oil and gas regulator about Kinder Morgan's pipe stockyards in Blanco, Kimball, Hayes, and Gillespie counties. The commission's inspectors opened a case. They reviewed Kinder Morgan's internal coating records, which included coating thickness inspections of 8 pipe segments at this Blanco storage site. They closed the investigation in 3 days.
8 out of hundreds.
Hundreds, probably 1,000 or more pipe. And this is just the Blanco yard.
The inspection report shows the commission reviewed coating depth measurements of those 8 pipe segments, searching for signs of UV degradation. Those they looked at were noted as in compliance with federal regulations. Kinder Morgan also showed the inspectors a letter from the coating manufacturer saying the coating could stay out in the sun for up to a year without any special protection. Although this bulletin we uncovered from the National Pipe Coaters Association recommends protecting pipes if they're stored outside longer than 6 months.
They came to one lot. You told them about several. They came to one location, inspected 8 pipes out of hundreds here.
Yes.
Do you have much faith in the Railroad Commission to stay on top of this?
No.
The inspection reports show commission inspectors never went to any other pipe yard, like this one we found in Junction, where pipes had coating dates going back 13 months.
I'm real concerned that they did not go to Junction and look at pipe, because this Junction pipe is going under my property.
Those two rivers come together and make the Pedernales.
The pipeline also runs through this precinct, which Gillespie County Commissioner Dennis Neffendorf represents.
Is this a public safety concern?
It should be, yes, and it is.
His precinct is also ground zero right now for the Hill Country's portion of the pipeline's construction.
Like I said, I'm not an engineer. It's got a coating date of April of 2019.
We're at the year mark.
We're at the year mark.
We showed Neffendorf the pictures we took of pipes in the Junction stockyard. And since the state's inspection never checked that site, he's left with questions about safety for himself and his neighbors.
Could you stand here today and tell the people of your precinct that there is nothing to worry about?
No, I cannot do that.
We asked the Texas Railroad Commission for an interview about the inspection, but it would not agree to talk with us. The agency also did not answer why they only looked at 8 pipes out of the thousands stacked in Kinder Morgan stockyards. The commission now says it plans to inspect other storage sites, but won't say where or when that will happen. We'll continue following this and let you know what happens with those inspections. Jody Barr, KXAN Investigates.
Kinder Morgan would not agree to an interview and would not answer our specific questions regarding its UV exposure timelines, but the company did send us a statement saying PHP is being constructed according to industry's best practices and Kinder Morgan's construction specifications, which meet or exceed state and federal requirements. We engage in multiple levels of inspection of the pipeline during and after the manufacturing process. We also have a thorough installation process which is focused on testing and ensuring the integrity of the pipeline coating prior to the pipeline being installed. Kinder Morgan says it plans to finish the Permian Highway pipeline by next spring. If you missed our first part of this report last night, catch up now in the investigative section of KXAN.com. There you can also watch exclusive video, a behind-the-scenes look at how this investigation came together and the challenges we faced along the way.